It's Week 10 of the NFL, and we've got Isaiah Likely, who's third in the league in catches this season and ready for more this week. It's the Ravens and the Browns, next on EA Sports.
This is the NFL on EA Sports as we join you from the so-called Space City, Houston, Texas. Today we hit double digits, Week 10, and we've got a good one in store as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Ravens of Houston.
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Raven team as they get ready here. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
And the offense last week, they had things humming. If you're a defensive player, you may get overshadowed a little bit, but you're really buoyed by what your offense is doing.
Oh, and how about this? An onside kick to start the game. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. They tried to give this home crowd something to cheer about early, but it failed. I don't know, maybe you try that on the road to get some momentum. What about here at home?
Would agree with you totally on that. I think at home, you don't ever want to put your fans in a position where they're questioning what you're doing. And right now, they have to be in the stand saying, why would we even do that? We're already behind you. You don't need us anymore. And this one, boy, an unsuccessful attempt. That could really change the momentum of this game in a hurry.
And he's taken down inside the 30. That's a start they can live with. 15 yards on their first play from scrimmage. Watson, off play action. Blitz coming, and down he goes. David Ojabo, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Odafe Owe, he's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away.
No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20.
The Ravens offense set to go to work, and it's Lamar Jackson now in his 6th NFL campaign who will lead the way.
And I thought in last week's game, he found a way to win like a good pitcher without his best stuff. I mean, he did throw 2 interceptions, offset by 1 touchdown pass. Not the ratio, not the numbers you're really looking for as a QB. But finding a way to win, that's all that really...
And right away, he lost the football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Following the fumble recovery, Watson drops it off for Chubb. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And once again, they stop him behind the line. Great job by this Ravens defense. They have great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Now it's Watson.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field.
And he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. So they will set up shop. Excellent field position in the red zone at the 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
A give running right is Chubb. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. And again, it's Chubb. And they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly defensively. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Here's Watson. Now we're behind his man, incomplete. Blanketed coverage by Houston. Makes it 4th down. Here's Dustin Hopkins now to try the field goal. From the left hash, a 31-yard attempt. Hopkins' kick is good. And the Browns are out to a 3-0 lead.
So the fumble recovery had them set up in ideal field position, but they can muster only 3 points out of it.
Yeah, when you're able to force turnovers, especially when it results in field position like they had, you really want to make it hurt. Here, they take the field goal. That's definitely not what they were hoping for.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 16.
And they'll run the option to start the drive.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10.
A pitch back. And now the rookie's free. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
43 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ballgame.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Jackson, option right. And it's a fumble, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. Now Jackson going to take off with it. On 1st down, they go back to Mitchell.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches.
Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. They'll pitch it out to Mitchell.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
They'll try the option on 1st and goal. They'll run with Mitchell.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
On 2nd and goal, here's the option.
Not even a chance to pitch that one as he's swallowed up in the backfield.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards?
Now Jackson apparently a little unsure of things, so he'll call a timeout.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Browns are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
After the interception, here's Watson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And he's got his guys set up great now. 1st and goal. And the Pigskin at the 7-yard line. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. They'll start by running the option to the right. And no pitch there and no chance either as he's brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 10-yard line.
They go option right on 2nd and goal. This will be a loss of 3 and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
It's 3rd and goal.
Jackson going to run again.
And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. Not at all what they envisioned on third down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. They're not going to kick it. A chip shot, but they're going for it down 3 on 4th down. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And this Browns defense stands tall. On 1st and 10, Watson. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Well, these two teams met in Cleveland earlier in the year with the Browns coming out on top. So a win here in Houston would give them the season sweep. Throwing again on 2nd and 10, Watson. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 3-0 after 1. The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football. The Browns on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Now Watson. Well, they would have gotten a conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down. Here's Corey Bojorquez now. No return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side of their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I agree with you, Paul. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Jackson going to keep it running right. 1st down, here's Mitchell. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Jackson going to run. Mitchell now off the option. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Holding offense.
Would have put him in the lead, but hold that thought.
Yeah, the celebration had to stop, didn't it? Because now you're on a real uptick. You're in the lead. Instead, you're still behind. Have to find a way to regroup.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. His 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Now, you don't see option pitches a whole lot in the NFL, but there worked out pretty well, resulted in a touchdown.
And it's hard for defenses because they don't see it very often, so the time in preparing each week is probably minimal. So when it comes at them, it's often a surprise. And what a nice job on the read. Pitch to the running back, and he takes it all the way in for a touchdown.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. The Browns set to take over. 3-5 is where they sit on the year. A very uneven start is certainly not an ideal position to be in at the halfway point of the season. CD, do you see an avenue where they can still be a playoff team, or is that ship sailed?
Well, since you took me to the nautical side, I'm going to try and keep up here because to me, this ship is about ready to pull out of port. These next couple of games are absolute must-wins for them. Now, if they can win a couple, get to 5-5, maybe they'll start believing in themselves. But a loss here, that would move them to 3-6. And if that's the case, well, that boat is going to head out to the harbor with them still on the dock.
Throwing on 3rd Watson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Browns first down.
Watson. Got a man, that's Trent Sherfield. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Now a 2nd and 2. Watson looks to throw again. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
I would say it'd probably be a good idea for him to reintroduce himself to his receivers at the half because they're definitely on different wavelengths. But I also don't advocate waiting that long. Next series before you get out there. Hey, let's get together.
Taking it right down Broadway. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Browns have regained the lead. Hopkins with the extra point, and the lead is now 2. So that drive 6 plays, 75 yards. And Nick Chubb the one to finish it off as he does so with a touchdown run. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. Well, look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And, Charles, you can't really fault him. He's over 100 yards already. He's not the reason they're losing.
And that is really unusual because ordinarily when you set the tone this way and have run it this effectively, usually your team's in control. So it's a very strange situation. And you're right, you can't fault him. He's done a great job for his team thus far.
Yes, and he's saying, feed me on the sidelines. Now will they continue to do it? That's caught inside the 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. On the option right is Jackson. An option give now to Mitchell. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 5. Jackson going to look to run with it. Right back to Mitchell on 2nd down. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Ravens have moved out in front. Steps away. Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
The Browns offense trotting back onto the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field. A big seam, and he might go all the way. Touchdown! Elijah Moore, 75 yards. And the Browns have yet again retaken the lead. Extra point good by Hopkins. And it's now 17-14. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. They're behind in the first half here, CD, but it's not through any fault of their running back. He's had a strong start to this one.
And you're right about that, partner, because watching him play, you would think that his team is in the lead. He has been a lot of fun in this contest. Now let's see if they can actually make something happen and put more points on the board behind his efforts.
Yeah, I'm curious to see, Charles, if they can play complementary football and get that passing game going as well.
Taken down back at the 15-yard line.
Jackson going to hold on to it again.
And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Ravens first down. And they come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
Brandon, I have one word for you after that completion for a first down.
Lucky?
Analytics.
Well, the analytics say it punt the football there.
So we're changing the analytics as we go, right? What a big-time play for them. And really took a big-time chance.
Yeah, big-time first-half chance.
And they run the option on 2nd down. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
And he held on to it, but he probably shouldn't have as they get him behind the line. Jackson, option right. Not even a chance to pitch that one as he's swallowed up in the backfield. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Here's Jackson on 3rd and long.
Crossing route, he finds Likely.
Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson.
That's laid out deep for Rice.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points, but he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there.
And Jackson throwing once more. This is caught. And in for the Ravens touchdown.
Rasheed Rice.
As the first half is winding down.
And the Ravens have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Tucker with the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressive. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field.
Inside the 20, Nick Chubb.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Browns are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Hopkins with the extra point, and that gives them a 3-point lead.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And we'll still have time for one play before the half as this will be fair caught and brought out to the 25.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Jackson running again. He'll pitch it back.
And he goes across the 20 to the 22. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a third and about 7 left.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On third down, Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Jackson going to keep it running right.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
That one's on Quentin Nelson, the all-pro guard.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Now it's Jackson. And that's caught inside the 30. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
Following the play now, we're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
A 1st down carry for Henry.
And the linebacker, Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, on the tackle.
And they're going to speed things up here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 21-yard line.
Try the right side with Mitchell.
Shifts free at the 15, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
Well, 227 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. And they run the option here on 1st and 10.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A 13-yard touchdown run.
And the Ravens have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
Jackson here is going to look to throw. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. And the formula there on the 2-point try to go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the third quarter.
And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Here's Watson. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Boy, that ball's just hanging up there waiting to be intercepted. That looked doomed from the start, but they took the deep shot anyway, and fortunately, it winds up incomplete.
Watson now to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. Look at the big fella go.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
David Njoku, 75 yards. And the Browns have taken the lead here this third quarter.
Looking to maybe throw for it here, Watson. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. And in the third quarter here, they were trying to push that to a 3-point game, but instead it'll stay at 1.
And I'm a big proponent of not chasing points or going for 2 too early. But in this case, I understand why. You know, if you kick an extra point, you're just up 2, right? So a field goal still puts the other team ahead. So you go for 2 here and protect the field goal lead. They didn't get it done, though.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure...
There he goes, right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they whip it across midfield. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 48-yard line.
On the option right is Jackson.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a 2nd down here. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter.
At the 39-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB.
They find some open field here. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. All told, it's an even 30 and a 1st down.
Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles. Gain some additional yardage.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
And down here, 1st and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
On 3rd and goal, they're going to run the option.
And another negative play there as they stop him again.
A 3-yard loss on the play. It's
3rd and goal, option right. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. Jackson. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted.
Picked off by Grant Delpit.
Takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. Here's Hopkins now for the extra point. And with that, the lead is up to 8. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 16. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. And this one is incomplete.
Well, I guess that answers the question whether or not they want him throwing it again right away after throwing the pick 6 on the previous drive.
Yeah, not something conservative or underneath. Pretty big shot right there.
Get him right back in the saddle and say, go ahead and sling it, big guy.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Jackson now. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Duron Harmon. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. On is Hopkins now for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Taken at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. Houston's offense taking over again.
They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and in fact we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On 2nd down, Jackson. And he's got the speedster Goodwin. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Now Jackson. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Jackson. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Marquise Goodwin. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. On first down, Watson. He's got this one complete to Sherfield. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Browns football, and they've got the lead here as we start quarter number 4. Here's Watson now on 2nd down. He's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Cleveland.
Hunt will try going up the middle. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Watson, and he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. The Browns send out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. The side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
He was covered by Denzel Ward.
From the gun, it's Jackson. He's got him in. Complete. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. Touchdown. Marquise Goodwin. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. They'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. So they wait for the 2. They don't get it.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us. Because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Inside the 20. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, 75 yards. And the Browns use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point good by Hopkins. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
And the Ravens taking the field.
Yeah, the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
Deep ball for Goodwin. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Throwing is Jackson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Ravens on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 10. To throw is Jackson. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. But the passing game right now for them, not overly impressive. Last week he hit on right at 50%. This week he's under 50%.
And it's not just on him. Protection, a few breakdowns along the way that's made him get off the spot. Receivers not getting their way open downfield. The coverage has been awfully tight. They've got to all get together and find ways to make this passing game get in gear.
To throw again is Jackson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
2nd and 10.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Oh, going deep here for Taylor. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
That is caught. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 33. And quickly, they get to the line.
1st and 10. Here's Levis.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Now again, it's Levis looking to throw it.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Levis sets up to throw here.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. On 1st and 10, Watson.
He'll fire deep, looking for more.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Browns.
Elijah Moore
with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Browns look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here this 4th quarter.
Hopkins with the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
And now here come the Ravens.
Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
To throw on 2nd is Watson. That's complete right around the 8. Touchdown! Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdown passes now in the ball game. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Reload!
Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead is now 24. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. This fielded right at the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Ravens offense back out there. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. That's going deep for Bateman. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
And there, even if you've got to take something off that throw so that he slows down to catch it, that's far more preferable than what happened there. A big miss on what should have been a touchdown.
Now this throw caught left side. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Eluding the pressure right. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Browns are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Browns drive about to get started. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And he's going to have a Browns 1st down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they are powering through, and they're controlling this game.
So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try and wind down some clock with Chubb. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. Throwing on third down, Watson. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. This is brought in at the 21. Call that 49 yards on the punt. They do get 7 back on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Ravens offense now, they get set to head back on the field.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And now here is another interception.
Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
The Browns in victory formation now as they take the knee. So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational. And that knee will do it. So they snap the losing streak. Always a good feeling.
Yeah, I don't know if this one right here when they're taking a knee is as much exultation as exhalation, right?